Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 50 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Mental at number 1, followed by Atom, AAVE, TIA, Phantom, Monero, IMX, OKB, and then we're ending with WIF at number 50. Let's get straight into it. Mental against USD, we are above the skinny pink line. We were under it, and then we zip back up. It's like, Okay, so I suspect that Mental could be doing something like this. There can still be a down wave coming on for Mental. And then the skinny pink line just goes sideways, which is great. This would mean that Mental could be in an accumulation phase. But as it stands, yeah, there's nothing much for us to do. This is not where you go long. And we're just going to move on from Mental to Atom Cosmos. Atom against BTC. We've hit the skinny pink line. We're going to break it. Don't know. Okay, as long as we're under the skinny pink line, we remain with a bearish bias for Atom BTC. Against USD, Atom is obviously up. We still have a target over here at 340. We have not technically invalidated the target yet unless we take out these highs. I feel like we're in the process of invalidating it. But who knows, man? We could just as well come down. But I suspect that this is more likely than not to be invalidated eventually. So we will invalidate it. We will invalidate it when the time comes. But as it stands, it's still technically valid. But anyway, Atom is above the skinny pink line. So I would assume that potentially we will form some sort of a potential inverse head and shoulders, maybe. But from a trading standpoint, yeah, Atom is just all over the place. So yeah, okay, let's just invalidate things, right? It feels like it's above the skinny pink line. It's broken back up above the support. So yeah, let's just invalidate Atom USD. So yeah, there we go. AAVE against BTC. Here we are for AAVE. AAVE is okay. I think we mentioned this previously that AAVE could be completing an inverse head and shoulders, and AAVE could be blasting off. I suspect that AAVE's move will come when Ethereum's move comes towards the upside. It's not just AAVE though, but everything in Ethereum's orbit should be doing well once Ethereum rises. So as it stands, Ethereum has not risen, and so AAVE is still kind of in an accumulation phase. But one thing good about this is that we are above the skinny pink line. Right. Will we stay above it? I don't know. Can't tell from here. So yeah, nothing much for us to do for AAVE BTC against USD. AAVE is okay. It's rising. Yes, it's rising. But from a trading standpoint, it's just not our cup of tea. We were saying probably we're gonna take out the highs over here. So we are in the process of taking out the highs over here for AAVE. Probably clearing these classes of buys as well. Right, going close to 500 potentially. But yeah, it's nothing much for us to work with from a trading standpoint for AAVE. OM against BTC. OM has gone bananas. OM has dropped all the way down. Bam! Almost all the way up. Are we gonna form a new all-time high against BTC? Probably. Technically, we're still above the skinny pink line, so we are remaining with the bullish bias for OM BTC. OM USD looks like yeah, absolute bananas. How much higher? Probably $5. I feel we're reaching for $5 for OM. But again, we're very close to $5. We're at $4. From all the way down of 1.7 cents. Yes, yeah, this I wouldn't recommend going long here unless you know what you're doing for OM. Celestia, another modular blockchain. Celestia is potentially forming an inverse head and shoulders, but this is I'm not really convinced about this consolidation. Anyway, the skinny pink line is above the price, so we are in a bearish trend. We could be doing something like this though before a true break comes for TIA, but the TIA is very weak against BTC. Against USD, TIA is still under the skinny pink line, still in a bearish trend. There was a squeeze over here. Yes, TIA broke out. Potentially, TIA could be heading back to like again the noisy area over here, clearing all the clusters of buys over here, up above $16, I would say. But as it stands, yeah, here we are for AAVE. Sorry, TIA. So if and when we break the skinny pink line, we hope that it will be a big, convincing, volatile, violent break. But as it stands, yeah, this is TIA for you. There's nothing much for us to work with at the moment. We did Algo, so we're gonna continue with Phantom. Phantom against BTC is again just marking around left and right, kind of in an accumulation phase. You can draw a resistance line across here. Okay, let's just remove this. Again, it could be a very messy type of an inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Something like that. But Phantom is just, yeah, it's just here and there. Yeah, I wouldn't do this. We'll wait for more information first. Against USD, Phantom is up. Yes, sir. How much higher do I think we could go? $2. I think we're headed towards $2. Yeah, but you know, it's just very messy from a trading standpoint. So yeah, that's Phantom for you. Monero against BDC. We are okay. Monero against USD will be clearer. So Monero against USD, we acquired targets, 3 different targets way back in September. Right now we're in December, and the reason why we acquired these targets was because Monero was actually in an, yeah, you can see that this is a series of valleys. Right, again, we can just invert the chart, boop, and you'll be able to see that this is a mountain range. Mountains, 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 mountains. Eventually, we break, right? There's a clear support line. Again, inverse it to the right side. So there's a resistance line. So we're breaking it convincingly. I suspect that if and when Monero hits its targets, it's going to be a very slow crawl. Very slow crawl. This is just how Monero works. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. And you can see that Monero had, yeah, the wheels were making entries here. You see this? You see the volume? See the rise in volume? Even here as well, the wheels were making entries. And now, pam, we're out. So we're expecting at least target 1 to be hit first. Then maybe consolidate a bit, continue. Right. So yeah, Monero is up from here. Clearly above the skinny pink line. So the trend is still bullish for Monero. IMX against BDC. Here we are for IMX. And yeah, sadly IMX took out the lows over here. I would have preferred IMX to stay above this low, but such is life. Nothing much for us to work with. Against USD, IMX is, it's just marking around here and there. So yeah, again, potential squeeze over here. Potential squeeze. Potential breakout. Sure, of course. Assistance, yeah, nothing much for us to work with. OKB, BDC. OKB, BDC is still under the skinny pink line. So the trend is still bearish for OKB, BDC. Against USD, OKB is above the skinny pink line, but against BDC is down. So maybe OKB might do something like this, a consolidation before a break, right? Like what happened over here. Consolidate before a break, right? Consolidate. This is what OKB likes to do. Form symmetrical triangles. It's a symmetrical triangle coin. So we might get it here as well, you see. Symmetrical triangle. And after that, pum, it breaks out. So yeah, again, nothing much for us to work with for OKB. Dog we've had. So dog we've had. If you look at it on gate, dog we've had. You kind of like what I see, but we need to form a proper bullish chart pattern, right? For us to put on trades for. Are we gonna take out the all-time highs? We were very close to taking it out though, right? 4.86. What's the high here? 4.813. Nearly. Probably gonna come down. I mean, it would be best if we came down, right? And then we get an ascending triangle. It is value 1, value 2, value 3, breakout. Something like Monero, right? But as it stands, yeah, no, you have to wait for it. So that's WAVE for you. Alright, boys and girls. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one.